You should have now downloaded the zip file that was attached to the previous lesson, and if you haven't, then you can pause the video and get it. And the next step is to double click to extract this file, and then we get this folder. And inside there are some files and one folder called job entries. So what we want to do is to add these files to our Flutter project. And I'm going to start by dragging this folder inside the home folder inside our project. So make sure that you move this to the correct place, which is inside lib/app/home. And once this folder is added, we can see that there are some files inside it. Next, I can also move this file, which is called entry.dart, and I'm going to move it and drag it inside the models folder, like this. And finally, I want to do the same for the database and Firestore service files. So I can take this and then I'm going to drag them and drop them inside the services folder in our project, inside lib/services. And since we already have copies for these files, we want to overwrite the existing files. So I can do that. And now that we have imported all the code, then there are still a few changes that we want to make. And first of all, I want to mention that if you have been using the same package name as mine for this project, then all your imports will work correctly. For example, I can open the database file over here, and at the top you can see that I'm importing some local files using time tracker flutter course as the package name. However, if you have chosen a different name when you created the project, for example just time tracker, then you see that you will get some errors because the imports can't be found. So if you need to do so, you can fix this by going through all the new files that we have added and updating the package name with the correct one for your project. Next, we can open this file called format.dart, and as you can see, this is reporting an error because we are trying to import a package called intl, which we haven't installed. So the next step is to find the intl package on pub.dev, so I can type it here, and I can find that the latest version is 0.16.node. And then I can get back to Android Studio and open the pubspec.yaml file, and here I can add intl with that version. And then we can get the latest packages. Okay, so with these changes, your code should now compile, and if it doesn't, I recommend that you check again the steps in this video. By the way, if the code in your project was not in line with mine, then you can grab the source code at the end of this lesson and use that instead. Okay, so let's continue on the next video.